warrant has been issued for South Florida rapper Kodak Black. Officials say Bill Capri, better known as Kodak Black, violated the conditions of his pretrial release. This mugshot is from his initial arrest last year when troopers pulled him over for driving with an expired driver's license and tags and found drugs on him.
Hey, look, come here. I'm not gonna arrest you on all right? This is just for the time being. Come on, fish away. All right.
Today it was announced, according to the Broward County, the Kodak Black felony trafficking and possession trial is set for late 2025. The rapper is being taken to trial instead of being sentenced to a rehab program, as Kodak did not take the news well, going on TikTok Live looking absolutely terrible.
Yes, absolutely. I like that. All right, DP, thank you for the...
Yeah, you was born.
All right, coming up next, I want to play some Drew Hill. I got Camper. I got Anita Baker, all on the way. My name is QB Rodriguez. I'm in for Shelby Russian today. Hot 105.
As a lawyer outside of the courtroom wrote, chatter inside of the court between prosecutors and law officials make it sound like Kodak is not going to be given another chance. It's time to face a sentence, but for how long?
Hey, look, come here. I'm not gonna arrest you on all right? This is just for the time being. Come on, fish away. All right. You know your license is no good. But I'm not too worried about that. That's a ticket, right? That's a ticket.
As Kodak Black has been out on a bail for the last few months for this charge. However, his behavior has been terrible. An example is a live stream just 2 weeks ago where Kodak Black was strung out, jumping on his counters, not even speaking English.
This got the sentence. What you want to match? Got some sentence. Got the sentence. You been to the boy. Got some sentence. Boy, want to raise you. Want your back. That's stuff on the mat. Hey, stuff on the mat. Then a bed rest. There's a long nap because she took it out today and you can't do it back. You can't help.
The reason Kodak Black will be sentenced to prison this time is because he got arrested for this exact same charge 2 years ago. February 28th, 2023, it was announced Kodak Black admits to being on drank, but denies on being on other items after pleading not guilty on possession and firearm charges, meaning he is now a repeat offender.
I was on the and I was asleep in front of my family house, bro. That's it. I was on that drink, sleep in front of my people's house, but that ain't illegal. And that ain't illegal. I mean, so all that shit is just the process that it had to be in any other mud shot. The process that even though like bogus is plastered all over the internet, then on top of that, it's like, bro, like I'm Haitian. I mean, and then it's just like my era, bro, like, no, like, man, you better off.
As shortly after his IG Live, the feds would raid Kodak's Florida home and arrested the rapper. But this time, he hired his lawyer Brian Cohen, and he was able to secure a deal to have Kodak sent to a rehab center rather than sitting in jail for 2 years.
Kodak, whose real name is Bill Capri, faced a judge Tuesday in Orange after turning himself in following an arrest warrant issued for violation of his pretrial release. Authorities said he tested positive during a random test earlier this month.
What is this? Unjust and not right about this situation.
Black, addressing the judge after the pretrial release technician testified he may have mixed up the samples between Black and another patient.
There's no way you tested positive. We can resolve that by way of a hair sample, and that'll clear you.
Judge Barbara Duffy then asking for a hair sample today to clear up the alleged mix-up, which Black refused, rather choosing to check into the Legacy Rehabilitation Facility for 30 days as part of his pretrial release.
But with Kodak Black committing the exact same crime once again, the prosecutors are going to want to set an example with Kodak, and they're going to paint a picture of Kodak's recent behavior to aim for the highest prison sentence available, as Kodak Black live streams and videos himself doing everything, meaning he is providing the prosecutors with evidence against him, with an example being this viral clip of Kodak Black clearly being on these extracurricular items, being seen eating chicken in the middle of the road, looking like a zombie.
The wrong thing. Take a seat next to him. Take a seat next to him. Enjoy that food. Enjoy that. Take a seat next to him, brother. Talk to the people. Oh, hold on, please. I want to be part of bro, I want to join that, bro. I want to be down here. Hold on.
as Kodak Black has been struggling all year, and it's important for fans to understand what is truly happening, as even in this IG Live, Kodak Black said that he's waiting to pass away.
Everybody getting while we waiting on other people too, right? Other people, they don't know how to let time do its thing. Everybody like let time do its shit, bro. Time is the best, what you call it, whether it's gonna heal or whatever it's gonna let, you know, let time do its shit. You gotta be patient. Love is patient, love is kind. You know, like I'm saying, it makes absolutely zero sense, no sense at all to try to approach the situation with any type of aggression. The whole world on everybody on your man on your on everybody getting while we waiting, while we just down here waiting on when.
What is extremely upsetting is that he actually read this from a viral tweet that read, "Every time I see Kodak Black, I get so sad. That man has like 4 baby moms, and not one of you greedy women care about him for real, because why are y'all not helping him? You're probably sitting around waiting for him to pass away," as Kodak quoted that in the previous IG Live, but then he also did a following one saying he's never experienced true love before, calling out all 4 of his baby moms.
I know girl treated you right. Never, bro. I never had a bit of love. I never experienced love before. I never experienced it. I never experienced this shit, bro. I never experienced it, bro. I never did, bro. I never did, bro. I never experienced love, bro. I never did, bro. I never had it. I never had it, bro. I never had this shit, bro. I never had it.
This even resulted in Kanye West speaking out trying to save him, while also asking other rappers in the area to come alongside him, as Kodak desperately needs the help.
Okay, so I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm gonna flight down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows anything about him, I know I said rappers and all that, but right now I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like we can't. I know y'all think I'm crashing out. Y'all, you see me talking, I'm expressing myself. And look, man, please don't. I know I said a lot, and just let me go down there and go help this man out.
However, later on in that night, it was truly confirmed Kodak needs somebody to step in. Kodak was seen pacing around his room, claiming that he's Drake's favorite rapper. Now, he definitely could be. However, this is more of a confirmation that he is hanging out with the wrong crowd. He is literally strung out, pacing around his room. His friend would rather film him rather than trying to help him.
I'm Drake's favorite rapper.
Who?
I'm his favorite rapper.
You Drake favorite rapper?
Yeah.
Nah.
He always say that, even his people always say that. They always say that. Even when he ain't, you know what I mean? Even when he ain't around, so shit like, oh, no, it's for real, bro. You just got it.
Now, there is an explanation on how we even got here, which is important to hear. When Kodak Black went to rehab in his first case of trafficking and possession in 2023, it paused his music career for roughly an entire year. There was no new music, there was no IG Lives, his career practically stalled, and many forgot about Kodak. But while in rehab, he turned his entire life around. From writing new music, working out daily, he became a much better person. Then 1 week after being released from rehab, he dropped his hit song titled Walk. This gathered 33 million views, and it climbed him right back to the top of the chart. However, the success would get back to his head, where he would then be featured on a Cenat live stream, trying to recapture the audience and all the new fans. But while on stream, he was having extreme sweats, he was swatting at things that weren't even there, and he was shouting random words.
You can't always say it, but at times when it feels good, that's when you say it sometimes. Yeah. I thought your name was Bubba. Hey, oh.
Where the morning after the live stream, Kodak Black would then hop on IG Live, trying to explain the situation and admitting that he was on extracurricular items.
Come on, say y'all people like who be on that, y'all be on all type, y'all be on say all type of stupid. But I take me one, and y'all be so hurt. Y'all wanna like it anyway. Yeah. Everybody else who be coming like on that timing, they ain't got no motion. They broke, they hurt, they something, or they trying to come in to life some kind of way. I'm trying to like look any type of little. Yeah, I could come in that way. Oh, I think you need help. Oh, look, bro. Try to like, and then I don't think.
With millions disappointed that he broke his sobriety and making himself look terrible on live stream, he would receive a lot of hate. The hate would end up lingering for the next few months, and even at a local football game, where a fan would approach Kodak Black telling him that he loves it when he's sober, and this didn't settle with Kodak well.
Say I love when Kodak's sober. I ain't sober. I look sober.
That nigga's going for 2.
I know it's sober. For what? For what? Look at all this money. Look at all this cash. Sober for what? Too young sober. Young sober.
He would then even show up to the Baltimore Ravens game, once again looking completely out of it near fans. A tweet read, "NFL fans are worried for rapper Kodak Black's health as he appeared off, while showing love to star quarterback Lamar Jackson and the Ravens."
Hey Kodak, what you gotta say about the Ravens, Big G? I love the Ravens. Hello. Hey, what about that boy LJ, man? What you gotta tell the flock about that boy LJ, man? Yeah! Hello, yeah! Hey, that boy Yak in the city! Yeah, Yak in the city! I live out here. Hello! Yeah, Yak in the city! Baltimore, let them know.
This was the final straw for many in the rap industry. They couldn't sit back and watch Kodak go down this terrible spiral. It was clear that he needed help, which started with rapper Boonk reaching out to Kodak.
But right now, man, we worried about you. You don't look too healthy. In front of outside looking in, it's obvious that you're a and I don't believe for 1 second you just doing for your own enjoyment. Nah, you trying to find something to fill up that void that's within your chest. See, I've been where you at right now, but by the grace of God, I'm clean. Them strongholds have been pulled down. Them chains are broken. So I'm qualified to talk about this. You got to make a decision, bro. You got too many people looking up to you. And from one father to another, you got to set the right example for your son. This coming from somebody who genuinely cares. So if you come across this video, you want to sit at the table, break bread, man, holla at me.
Then it was announced, Wallow and Gilly give life advice to Kodak Black, saying don't ever doubt yourself, you got them babies counting on you.
Don't ever doubt yourself, you got them babies counting on you. There's gonna be times where you're gonna doubt yourself, you're gonna be in pain, but them babies counting on you, you gotta be here. And I'm telling you that because a lot of people get around you and they see your success and they say, oh man, a lot of people need you, and they yes man you. I ain't here to yes man you. You know me, every time we connect with you, you know I got love for you. Not because I need you, I got love for you because you're a young cat and I was young, Gil was young. Live. And I'm telling you that because you see that love that lady get, you see how you light up when I talk about your babies? Live. These people want to laugh, they want to joke, they want to criticize. They don't know your pain, I don't know your pain. But I know one thing, them babies counting on you.
While trying to reason with Kodak on his recent struggles, as his life is a lot bigger than just him. According to Google, Kodak has 5 children, while also being the main breadwinner for his own personal family. A lot of people rely on him, but did you know just the following day after, he was then invited to the White House, and then he was seen tweaking at what was arguably a massive moment in his career.
So like, imagine a world if all of us was just one color. If all of us was just blue or green. Oh, if everybody was smart, you gotta have some dope people. Oh, what if everybody was rich? Who's gonna take the trash out?
With this then going viral online, Kodak would finally respond. He would want to apologize to everyone and say that he wants to use his influence for change.
I'm honestly, I'm sorry to everybody. I'm sorry to the people who I heard it. I'm sorry if you don't understand me. I'm sorry if you just don't like me. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, and I'm sorry to everybody that I wronged, and I'm so sorry to all the times I made my mom cry, and I'm sorry to all the girls whose heart I broke. I'm sorry to young Miami. You know what I'm saying? For kind of disrespecting her and stuff like that. She accepted my apology. She did?
Then later on that night, he would even take his time to respond to Kanye West.
Yeah. Kanye a real one. You know why you a real one?
cause like I'm some whole cause like Kanye the only still did it, cause he know he ain't a lot of the other look at me. I'm clean yeah. In her why Kanye cause like.
Now, the scariest part is everything I just shared, from him being strung out on video, will be shared with the judge in his upcoming trial, showing that Kodak can't be trusted in the free world and he needs to either be locked up to become clean or go to a rehab center for a very long time to become clean. What route do you think he should go? Should Kodak go to prison or just a rehab?